Hello and welcome to the Pancratz family household. This is your host, Josh, and Winnie, my assistant, willing as ever. And we're going to be going over our Worx 40-volt chainsaw here. Chainsaws, gotta love them. Absolutely awesome toys, but also very useful tools. So, as you can see, it takes two of the Worx batteries on the back there. So, my first question before ownership was how heavy was this going to be in my hand, and it feels pretty stout. When you think of sort of an electric chainsaw, I thought of something a little lighter. It feels like a full-on chainsaw, I would say, but it has the power of one too, and you don't have the um, durability questions down the road. You don't have the, if I yank it, do I have to yank it a zillion times? Do I have to choke it? Where's the choke at? Do I have to baby this engine? No, it just works immediately. And I love that. That immediate surge of power you get from those battery banks. Oh man, it really does kind of get you going. It's really cool. It feels good and it works well. As you can see in my backyard here, just kind of showing you what I am working with. We've got some bigger trees, and then we have the sort of the meadow over here where we get into mostly what I need it for, these little scraggle trees, see? And they tend to block our view, especially in summer, as they, really green up quite a bit. So have felled quite a few trees to kind of thin out the herd there. And you can kind of see, oh, didn't do much here. There's still plenty to be done, obviously. And then through here, I want to make a little pathway and cut down some of those trees. But, I'm not cutting down like these big monsters, though I'm sure it would do it, honestly. But I don't have experience in that. I can tell you these trees, otherwise, though, that you're seeing, these sort of smaller trees like this one, go down no problem very quickly and go down like butter. So I have no doubt that just the bigger one would just simply be bigger. I just don't have experience with that here. But I think, like many of you, I'm not going to be using this as like in Alaska or something. I'm going to be using this in my home, and it's probably, your chainsaw is probably going to sit 90%, 95% of the time in a shed, right? I mean, let's just be honest about it. And if you get a gas one, yeah, it sounds cool. That was my thinking. Get a gas one, it's cool. But the drawback again is the electric ones just, it makes so much more sense. You don't have to, when you get that chainsaw out for the 5% of the days that you're going to use it, you're going to be yanking at things, working at chokes, if it even starts at all. You may have to, redo a bunch of stuff. You're going to have to change oils. You're going to have to mix gas and oil and worry about all that. So it's just so simple to just plug two of these things in and you have immediate power. So I don't think I'd ever go back to a regular chainsaw, especially not for my uses. If you're a lumberjack in Alaska, yeah, maybe the gas one is for you. But I think for most of us, this kind of, fits the bill. When you need it, and you need that power now, and you don't want to be dinking around. This will prevent the dinkage. So Winnie and I have really liked it. Right, Winnie? She says yes. And yeah, it's really quite nice looking as well. So thanks again, guys. And we'll see you on the next one.